you are tuning in to part 3 of my series, Defining Strength. And I just got thinking, man, there's so many different ways that people define strength. So many people will see in an Ironman and say, man, they are strong. People will look at somebody who's got big muscles, they are strong. And as a trainer and as a coach who writes workout programming for people, man, you know, when somebody comes to me and they say, I want to be strong, I need to know exactly what they're talking about, because there's so many aspects of strength and so many people have so many different definitions of what strong is, right? And so we talked about absolute strength, which is one part of strength, which is actually your ability to just lift a heavy load. Not worrying about speed, not worrying about mobility, not worrying about muscle size, not worrying about any of that, but like just straight up, how much can you lift? Then we talked about power, the ability to lift a moderate or heavy load fast, to generate a lot of force, right? So we talked about that, whether it be a light load, moderate load, heavy load, your training is going to be different based on that. So if that's something you want to do, if you want to be able to take something really heavy and throw it a really far distance, or do something like a snatch, lift a heavy weight overhead, you have to have a lot of velocity. Next, I want to talk about speed, because I have seen someone look at someone who's fast and say, man, they're strong, right? And so in their mind, that's what strength looks like. It looks like speed. Not always the case. Sometimes somebody who can deadlift 800 pounds might not be very fast. But speed is one thing that people call strong. People that are fast, a lot of times people call them strong. And a lot of times they look strong. When you look at a sprinter, a lot of times their legs are just massive, and a sprinter will be chiseled upper body, and they're just lean and muscular. So speed, which is going to be that ability to throw something really light like a baseball, or to be able to actually sprint a 100 meter, a 200 meter, a 400 meter, a shorter distance, is going to be different than actual absolute strength. Even something like a punch, a max all out like knockout punch. Someone may have knockout power and they can just knock out anybody. You take somebody like Conor McGregor, they might have amazing knockout power, but can Conor McGregor deadlift 600 pounds? Probably not. There's a lot of people that are stronger than him that he can knock out, because he's just got a lot of speed, and he's just got tons of torque in his hips. He's really, really accurate too. But that speed, as you can see, is different. So maybe you want to be really fast. So maybe you say you want to be strong, but you don't necessarily care about being able to bench press 300 pounds or 400 pounds or whatever your goal might be. You actually really want to be fast. You want to have speed. Your training is going to look a lot different. So we've talked about absolute strength, power. Now we've talked about speed. In the next video, we're going to talk about endurance, and we're going to go over endurance, and then we're going to go over muscle endurance, and we're going to go over muscle size as well. So thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.